Hello guys, so welcome to Dr. Jeeva lecture series. I am Dr. Yuvaraj, Assistant Professor, Mechanical Department from SNS College of Technology. So in continuation with the previous session regarding the material jetting process, I am going to explain about the working process of material jetting, and for every 3D printing structure, the way it will starting the printing only by through the proper procedure. The first step it can make like a CAD model has to be prepared. So that is the very first and beginning of the basic step of every 3D printing. Following that, the model can be sliced into the layers. So that is the second step which is universally followed, because as a 3D printing, the procedure is it can able to manufacture only in layer by layer. Hence, the model is to be sliced into layers. Okay, the 3D model can be sliced into the layers. Okay, so that is a primary thing. And following that, the print head deposit droplets layer by layer. The print head deposits the droplets in layer by layer. Okay. So this is how the UV light, which can allows the curing for the droplets instantly, and it can able to make a moment of the layer structure with respect to their full cure. Okay, either it can able to do the full cure of support material, or either it can able to make the full cure of model material. But both materials which can allow to move in two different directions in like x-axis and as well as the y-axis. But the moment of the material jetting, which is allowed to make either by through the built tray, or either it can make a movement in z-axis. So accordingly, the three different axes has been clearly defined with respect to the working. So that is how we have to operate their layers combined to form a final object, but it cannot make it as a single droplet in droplet. This layer can again getting re-splitted, but only in the form of layers, so that the deposition we can make it happening to be very easier. Okay, so this is about the material jetting process working. And the major materials which we have to use is about photopolymer resins, which are commonly used for the commonly used as a material, and majorly they can able to support the wax materials. That wax materials can be able to use in either some printers but not in all printers. Okay, and the transparent polymers, which is allowed to be used only if the polymer getting reflected. Okay, this polymers either it can be thermosetting or thermoplastic, but most often we use it to make by using the thermoplastic. Accordingly, the shapes can regain the structure. It can able to make in any kind of transformation form, and we can able to melt it, and we just make to redo the component as per the required dimension which is mentioned in the CAD model. Okay, and this flexible materials which is also available, but the composite photopolymers has to be improve the strength. So that is a primary objective to be incorporated in this material usage. So that is why here we having a tray, and following that we having a pot, and here we having a UV lamp structure, and there is a three different direction moment. One is in either in x-axis direction for the jetting head, and another one is in y-axis direction in the moment of the tool. Okay, in the meantime, that thimble can able to make a movement in z-axis, but only with the help of direction control movement. So that is how that composite photomolymers has to be improved their strength with respect to the three different direction movement and as well as the jetting head. But not all the structures has to be followed at a one-way instruction. Okay, these three different moment axes which can allow to make a rotation in either in parallel axis direction or either in positive direction. Okay, that is how it has to be worked. Thank you.